Willie D, somebody who's big in the culture. He has a YouTube channel. He was a former rapper. Is exposing Stephen A. Smith. And if y'all been on my channel long enough, I already said that I feel like Stephen A. Smith is a plant, because every time it's something that needs to be said that's pretty much for black people to hear, he always is the one saying it. And it's like, but I'm gonna make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, man. Push me in the algorithm. I just got past 3,000, trying to get to 35. So I'm gonna go into what Willie D said. Check this out and let me know. I'm gonna also go into what Stephen A. Smith said that has everyone so upset about OJ. Check the
people that he covered, that he talk about, not getting on his ass because they got too much to lose. You know, a lot of people that he cover, these guys are athletes. They got, you know, big things going on or whatever. So a lot of these dudes know, man, just try to ignore that dude. But Stephen A. ain't that dude. He ain't got no right speaking on the black community, because when he do speak on the black community, he speak on the black community as a mouthpiece for massa. Stephen A. Smith is a do-boy, a first-class sucker, and so are the rest of you who go out of your way to assemble, who go out of your way to be accepted by white folks especially. Yeah. Some of y'all care more about what white folks think of you than what you think of yourself. That's a damn shame, because I can guarantee you that white folks don't wake up thinking about what you think about them. They do whatever the hell they want to do, and they don't think about you. So why do you spend so much time thinking about them? Thinking about what they think of you. Stephen A. Smith, I'm going to tell you one last time, chump. You do not represent the black community. You do not speak for the black community. We don't respect you. We don't like you. Stop talking about us and talk about what you know. Talk about being a sucker with a crooked jump shot. No more talk.
All right, now this is Stephen A. Smith. He's talking about how he feel about, just cut a short clip out of here, but he's talking about how he feel about OJ Simpson being celebrated. Check it out.
And subsequent speech. Remember that? Well, today, somehow, some way, I've got to talk about something else I noticed that caught my eye. And I'm sure y'all saw it. And if you didn't see it, I wouldn't encourage you to go back and see it, because I'm pretty pissed off about it. Did y'all see the in memoriam segment paying tribute to, quote, black excellence in terms of that we unfortunately lost this year, the individuals that we lost? The tribute included nods to luminaries like Clarence Avant, Willie Mays, Lou Gossett Jr., Dexter Scott King, just to name a few, okay? However, there was a notable silence from the crowd when the image of OJ Simpson appeared on the big screen. You may recall OJ Simpson died this past April after a battle with cancer. Yes, he is known for being a Hall of Famer on the football field, out of USC and ultimately with the Buffalo Bills in his NFL career, but he was also accused of double murder. His ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and Ronald Goldman, back in 1994, the 30-year anniversary was just the other day, last month, June 12th to be exact. OJ was acquitted of those charges in 1995, but later found liable for their deaths a few years later in a civil trial. And the families of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman obviously criticized the BET Awards for paying tribute to Simpson. As well, they should. I don't blame them one bit. And I'm going to say this to y'all. What's up? What's up? See, Jesse Collins Production Company, same man that produced the Super Bowl halftime show. Phenomenal producer. Produced the BET Awards. Okay? Constance Orlando, an executive VP, no doubt she was involved. as an executive VP for BET. Scott Mills, he runs BET as well. Has been doing an exceptional job. I'm not here to cast any aspersions on them as individuals and the wonderful, wonderful work that they've done over the years. Let me be very, very clear. It's not for me to judge. Their body of work speaks for itself. I'm just talking about this one thing. And, you know, you got Tia Mowry up there. She's giving an introduction, paying tribute to all of this. And then OJ's face pops up on the screen and you can hear the audience aghast. Clearly, everyone didn't approve of that. Clearly, most people were shocked by that, and they should be. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to call it like we see it. In the eyes of most people, regardless of an acquittal, OJ Simpson is a double murderer. Yes, he ultimately was convicted in a civil trial and obliged to pay $33.5 million to the Goldman family, which he never really did till the day he died. Never happened. But we all viewed him as a double murderer. He was ostracized and considered a pariah by the vast majority of American citizens. Why? Because regardless of what people want us to believe, unlike most situations, unfortunately, we saw the trial. And yeah, the glove didn't fit, so you must have quit. And the late, great Johnny Cochran pulled that off. And I've had Carl Douglas, the famed attorney working on Johnny Cochran's team during the OJ trial, on this show on a few occasions. And he talked about the preponderance of evidence that validated a civil suit against OJ Simpson, but not necessarily a criminal suit, because there were holes in the argument that were left by the LAPD and beyond, basically going out of their way to ensure that a person that was guilty in their eyes would be convicted, and it backfired on them. We know that story. But in the end, Nicole Brown Simpson is gone. Ronald Goldman is gone. The Brown family is still around. The Goldman family, Fred Goldman, who I've always had a strong level of sympathy for, is still around. And you're OJ Simpson. I know this is not popular to say. And two of my boys, because I love Mace and I love Cameron, and I know what respect they have for OJ. I'm not casting any aspersions on anybody like that. They have their relationship with them, and that's their business. More power to them. My attitude is this. OJ Simpson never gave a shit about black people until he was indicted. Never gave a damn.
Now, I'm going to stop it there. So this is getting a lot of people upset. As y'all seen, I showed y'all that video of Willie D talking about how they don't want Stephen A to feel like he has to speak for the black people, because it is a conflict of interest from the companies you represent and the financial gain that you get from these companies that the culture is seeing that could be an influence on the perspective of what he said. We need somebody that's, boots on the ground. We can't deal with someone who's got any attachment to the, to the higher ups and the big systems, because that's what it seems like Stephen A is doing. And Willie is right on that part. But like you said, every time Stephen A comes out and he has to bash somebody or he has to straighten somebody in the community, give the lashes, he's the guy that sets the media point on talking about somebody and making sure that the public opinion is a certain way. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love. Make sure you get your free water test at envirely.com. Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.